It's summertime! I got this piece of remnant at my fabric store. It's lovely, it has beautiful colors, the pink, the black, I love it, and the yellow, with this sort of mandala pattern. So I'm going to make a bikini. I was going to make a swimming costume, like a whole piece, but with my bump growing, I think I'll be more comfortable with a bikini. My machine always has problems sewing this kind of fabrics, but today I'm a bit more confident because I just tried. I tried a little corner with a zigzag stitch and it sewed it just fine. So I'm quite happy and confident about this project, so that's good. And I'll leave you here a link with all the swimming costumes I've made so you can have a look, as well as my Instagram account. And if you're new around here, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel a lot, and that way you don't miss anything. With all my pieces cut, I'm going to start by sewing the top together by folding in half and putting it right sides out. And then I'm going to sew the bikini bottom to its lining and then side seams and putting it right sides out. For the buttons, I'm going to trace it from one I made last year. It's really comfortable. I had it on yesterday and I was really comfy because the top hasn't got an elastic band, so that way it doesn't feel constricting. And then the top you can trace from another one, and if it's one of these tie ones, you can easily trace it by measuring yourself, so don't worry, it's going to be easy. And if you have some of these, you can use some lining as well. I love this one. It's like swimming costume material, but really thin, so it's really nice and it gives you a really nice result. Or you can even leave it as it is. It's not see-through, but if you use this, it gives you a better structure. This bikini top, which I think it fell on the floor while wet and it's all dirty from yesterday. Well, it's a bandeau. It's like one of these headbands that you cross, but the thing I don't like about it is that it's too wide on your back and sometimes it even slips down. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make one that ties, and I'm going to gather it in the middle so it has a bit of shape, and then it's going to have a second tie to your neck. In my case 85 plus another 40, which is half sort of. I'm going to cut 125 centimeters. And the bikini top, the bandeau bit, I'm going to do it not with the lining but with double fabric, because when you tie it you always see underneath and it's nicer if you see the proper fabric. And I'm going to start sewing the top right sides together, everything leaving a bit open so I can put it right sides out. And what else? And I have my machine threaded in a black polyester. I tried it and it worked just fine with a zigzag stitch. And what I do have is the plastic presser foot. And now to start with the bottom bit, you can sew it different ways. I think I always do it like first I sew the costume and then the lining, and then I put it one inside the other and sew the top. But I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to sew each swimming costume with its lining on the top, so I can then put them right sides together and sew the side seams. And once I do that, I can fold in and sew the crotch line of the swimming costume, and twisting the lining, I can sew the lining as well. And I think this is much easier and it looks really good. I just tried it on and it fits perfectly. Well, I just tried on and I love the fabric, it's amazing. So I'm going to sew the leg openings together, lining and costume, so they don't move before putting the elastic band in. So this is the final result. I really like the vintage look of it, and I love the high-waisted buttons. I think they look really cute, and I love how I, not much, but how I center the pattern. It looks really nice. And I didn't have any problem sewing it at all. It just went really easy, which is surprising. But I appreciate it. So let me know down in the comments if you like this kind of sewing and how would you have done it differently. It only took me 2 hours to make, so I'm quite surprised, and it was quite easy because the bandeau, it's only sewing it together, so that's that. So let me know down in the comments anything you would like to say, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll leave you here a link with all the swimming costumes I've made. Bye!